Hey guys, and yet another one from the car. Like I said, a very busy week. A lot's going on. Like, oh my god, look at me in the middle of it all, dealing with the cold, flu, whatever the flip it is. But okay, I'm feeling a lot better. Ace of Cups, I think, landed between my thighs. Hold on, Five of Swords. Are we going to be going through this energy again in Seven of Wands and Five of Pentacles on the bottom? Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, Seven of Wands, and there's Five of Pentacles on the bottom. So I feel, and this feels like a very similar energy to what I've been picking up. Oh my god, I've got like a very beautiful raven sitting on the top of the roof looking at me. Wow, okay, that's definitely significant for this message. So I feel this refers to new love incoming with this Ace of Cups, or some kind of new connection forming, or maybe possibly something presenting itself to you, like obviously with this hand extending from the heavens, and something that has potential to bring emotional fulfillment, but something that's at the beginning stage of it. But with all of these cards, this screams defensiveness and also being given up, because Five of Swords is also like this big energy of, like, you know, losing the fight, giving up after a fight, walking away from the fight. But with this is like this giving up, like, you know, this is an energy of a person who is so given up and has been left out in the cold so many times that there's two. Oh my god, that's not ravens, that's crows, by the way, sorry, my bad. And there's two of them now. Wow. Okay, so I feel this might be relevant in terms of, yeah, since obviously I started with seeing one crow on top of a roof, and it's this feeling of, like, you know, and I feel this is significant for this message in terms of a person who spend a lot of time on their own, or someone there's this element of healing, because one of these crows is actually very rugged, looks a bit rough. Ruffled, yeah, to say at least. And then the other one appeared, so I feel, and obviously there's like some kind of weird dynamic going on, they chasing each other. So I feel this might refer to this, you know, not wanting to open yourself up to love, to this new love in common with all this defensiveness, because, you know, falling in love again can create the fear of getting hurt, fear of, you know, being weak, like, you know, this being a weakness, somebody having, you know, control over your feelings. Yeah, I'm split into the Queen of Swords on the bottom, so this feels like somebody who is just done with taking any bullshit, or maybe even to some extent, like, you know, I'm picking up on the energy of a person who genuinely is just done with romantic partners. That's what's coming through. So even when something kind of, yeah, a person who is done with romantic partners, because with this Nine of Swords, it did nothing good to your life, to your system, to your being throughout your life, like, you know. But with this Nine of Pentacles, you recovered beautifully, and you're standing strong in your own power. So for you to lower your defenses and let anybody in, and that's Queen of Swords is still peeking through there, and there's the Sun on the bottom though. Let the sun in. I don't know why that came through, but and the moon behind it. So this is like, yeah, this energy of hiding, potentially hiding from the potential even of happiness, or not so much happiness, but this vulnerability, yeah, being vulnerable and open up your heart. This Five of Swords is coming out again, and I'm split into the Magician, and there's a Three of Cups. So I feel this might refer as well to the energy of a person who at the moment is a little bit more focused on enjoying themselves, enjoying a circle of friends, enjoying going out. Maybe they actually, you enjoying your freedom at the moment, and, you know, just to think of being tied down, or to have commitment, or, you know, just like I feel like this is, I'm speaking to a person who is in like this wild era comes through as well, as much as like an era of self-discovery. And in order to fully discover yourself, you know, you like to keep your space clean, and you like to keep your circles small, and you like to watch out who you give out your energy to. This is like, yeah, this is like a very protective with this Queen of Swords as well, like that we just had. So this is like a very protective energy coming through of a person who has got very strong boundaries, and somebody who worked really hard to create those boundaries, split into death. So you had to undergo major transformations in your life, and this Queen of Swords is here still. So you had to undergo many transformations in your life, and a lot of heavy stuff, maybe even dealt with death directly. Like, you know, you might have lost some people or someone close to you. And that's why with this Queen of Swords, maybe it made you to be, you know, a little bit more careful, or which makes you appear to be a little bit cold. But underneath it all, like, you know, we had that sun. You're a very warm person. It's just the exterior that you've put out not to get hurt again. And that's absolutely understandable. Yeah, Six of Swords. So you had to leave a lot of conflict, and it's like this feeling of, yeah, you moving from all this chaos, transforming through and moving towards this calmer waters, moving towards this calmer beginning. But there's Knight of Cups. So also, as much as we had this Ace of Cups, and I'm seeing 10 of Cups peeking through. So I feel when it comes to this total emotional fulfillment and this romantic love offer that's incoming into your life, I feel like this has a big potential to bring, oh, do I see a Knight of Wands peeking through? There's some very passionate individual, that's somebody that's going to be genuinely very passionate about you. And yeah, Knight of Swords as well. So this is, oh my god, 3 Knights. So this is like a very fast moving energy, something that you can't stop. For some of you, I'm hearing as well, this might involve more than one person having, like, you know, interest in you, or more than one person wanting to court you. But you're sitting like Queen of Swords, like, nah, not having any of it. So yeah, let them work for you, and let them show off their skills, what I'm kind of hearing as well. You do not do not lower your standards. Keep your standards where they are, because, you know, you've worked hard to you know, even appreciate yourself in the space that you are right now. And the boundaries and the standards that you created for yourself, you know, you hold them high, because you know you are worth, you know your own worth now. So you don't want anything that is below that. So when it comes to this people, which I feel for some of you guys, it might involve more than one person that would like to, you know, show their interest in you, but you are in this kind of freedom era right now. And I'm saying this Page of Cups is on the bottom as well. So this is like this innocent romantic offer, somebody holding that sweet romantic feelings, but with Hermit at the back. So, you know, being still possibly in a hiding or not letting themselves know. But yeah, coming back, and we're gonna finish this on this one. So when it comes to the choice as well, and with you, because you might be feeling yourself in one way to be a bit flattered. Maybe some parts of you will be like, oh my god, you know, this person is showing me so much interest, and they seem to be interested, like, you know, maybe I should give him that chance. But until everything feels fully aligned within yourself, within your heart, within your intuition, when you feel like with your full body that it's a yes, take your time, and don't feel yourself to be rushed or pushed into doing anything that you don't want to. But, you know, in the meantime, also, like, bask in this, like, you know, appreciate all of this, like, you know, appreciate people, you know, wanting to give you that attention. But yeah, but keep your fucking crown strong, and remember that, you know, choice is always yours when it comes to that. But there's also like this feeling of like something new forming, and there's like this new romance that's going to bloom. Something really fun, what I'm kind of feeling with this, something really fun is coming for a lot of you in terms of experiencing something with another person. So yeah, I hope you're gonna recognize the opportunity when it comes around. And also, yeah, remember that you only accept things of equal worth to you. Okay, I'll leave you with that. I love you. Bye.